All right, guys, you're locked into another episode of In the Lab. Today, we're going to cook up this Japanese sample and flip it into a boom bap beat. And then in the comments below, I want you to let me know who you think would rap on this beat. Based on my listens so far, I'm going to take it back to 1997. Dr. Dre, the Trackmasterz, produced The Firm, the album, for Nas, AZ, Foxy Brown, Nature, Cormega. Now, back in 97, this album, I think, was considered a flop. It didn't get a lot of praise. But if you listen to it today, there's a lot of great beats on there. There's a lot of good rhymes. I'm a big fan of that crew. And who knows, maybe in 2026, we'll get a Firm album part 2. But let's hop into the beat and see what you think. All right, so first up, I took the drums. This is a drum break. I chopped them up, played them individually, and then bounced them to an audio track. And the reason I do that is you can see these spaces here, and I find that when I have them bounced to an audio track, I can drop them out of the beat just to create some space in certain areas. So here's... Pretty simple drum pattern, gets the job done. Next up, we have our sample. Didn't go crazy on the chops here. Chopped it up in 1-bar loops. And again, we're just going to kind of let the sample do the heavy lifting in this one. What we did as far as filters is we took all the low end out, adjusted the width a little bit, dropped some Flavor Pro on there, the 1200, just to give it a little bit more grit, and then threw the soft clipper on to boost it back up some. Next up, we added our bass. What we did here, I used that new multi-band filter bank so you can actually see those waveforms, and then I cut out pretty much all the highs, just leaving the bass there since we cut it out of the main sample. Added some air flavor just to give it a little bit more texture. Flavor Pro, threw the 1200 on there again. And then, just to give it a little more fullness in the bottom end, the MPC 60. Then we have this choir that I chopped up, played a little pattern like that. I threw that over the second 8 bars just to mix it up a bit, so it doesn't get too repetitive. And then on the hook, I threw this plugin from Fabric XL called Lo-Fi Slap. And you don't hear this too much in the beat, but it does give it just a little bit of texture just to change things up a bit. And then when transitioning from one section to another, I added this gulls effect. Just as like a little transition piece. So now let's jump into the beat. And again, let me know what you think. Drop some comments below. Who could you hear dropping some bars to this beat? And who would you like me to make a beat for next? Let's go.